What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. Now, of course, it is Financial Friday, and today's video we're going to be talking about the game of wealth. So in this game, there are 4 different levels, and I'm going to go into them into depth, each individual level, in a few seconds. But before we get into that today, I do want to say, please make sure you guys are liking these videos. Please make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're new around here. Hit that red button below. Also, if you've not been around here before, if you've been around here before, either way, make sure you guys are commenting on these videos. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what level you might be at in the game of wealth. Let me know your thoughts on the video overall. And of course, let me know if you want me to check out your channel, whatever's going on. All of that, just drop it in the comment section below. Lastly, but not least, please make sure you guys are sharing these videos with your friends so we get them out to more people. Help more people understand the game of wealth, understand what level they may be on, understand maybe what level they're looking to be on, all that good stuff. But again, just like I said, share these videos with your friends. So now let's talk about the game of wealth. The great game of wealth. So level 1, this is where you create a plan. You set a budget. You start getting focused. You probably kill off bad debt if you have any. Level 1 is purely you setting your sights on what you're going to do. And of course, eradicating anything that may be holding you back on your path. So like I said, level 1, you plan out what you're going to do, what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, how many sources of income you want to have, what you're looking to do each and every year, how much money you're bringing in. That comes to your budget. I love talking about budgeting. So you're going to start looking at, what money you're bringing in each and every month, what sources of income you have. Add to that, you're going to look at what money is leaving your pockets, what's going out your pockets, how much you're spending on this, how much you're spending on that, what you don't need to be spending on that, what you can be taking off certain things and start, paying off your debt with. Level 1 is purely about setting your sights on the right thing, getting rid of anything that's going to hold you back, focusing on what you're going to do to go forward. Again, it's purely mainly to, looking at what you're going to do to start shaping your wealth future, by looking at your financial goals, your financial dreams, what you're trying to do when it comes to your money. But level 1 is really where you just gain your focus before you go forward. So many of you are probably on level 1. If you are, no big deal. I've gone past level 1. It's not easy. It's not really a fun part, but it's just a step you have to take. Level 1 is purely again about setting your sights on your goal, killing off your debt, getting rid of anything that's going to hold you back, clearing the slate, being ready to be focused going forward, having a plan, knowing what you're going to do. So level 1 is pretty simple, nothing crazy. Moving on to level 2. Now, this gets a little bit interesting because level 2 is where you really work hard. You start putting in the extra hours. You start working on the weekends when people don't want to work on the weekends, which is what you're going to do this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. Level 2 is where you find your passion. You find what you want to do when it comes to your money. If you like real estate, you start looking into that. You start sacrificing, time with your friends, start sacrificing time on your Xbox, watching Netflix, to start focusing on real estate. You might be going to meetups, you might be going to real estate investment groups, but either way, you're starting to set your sights on what you want to do. When it comes to your wealth, your passion is important because it's very difficult to build wealth without, doing something that you really enjoy doing. So it doesn't have to be only your 9 to 5. But again, making sacrifices when it comes to other areas of your life, for example, the stock market, real estate, your own business, whatever you may do, it is time to really knuckle down and make those sacrifices and work hard. You're gonna have to put in those extra hours. Level 2 might be where you start to work 80 hours a week, including 40 hours a week from your own job or 40 hours a week from your 9 to 5. Level 2 is where you work hard. You put in the hours, you put in the effort, you do what needs to be done. Not what you like, not what you enjoy, but you're just starting to work, you're starting to be active, you're starting to put in that time and that effort that I talked about. I feel like level 2 is really the hardest part of this journey, especially when it comes to the game of wealth, because level 2, you might not be used to doing stuff like working on the weekend. You might not be used to doing extra time on your evenings. Getting back from work, having done things for your 9 to 5 and having to start working on your goals and dreams. It's again a sacrifice. You might want to go out with your friends on your weekends. You might want to go out and do other things, have fun, just enjoy life. But that this is level 2. This is the game of wealth. You've got to put in that time. You've got to put in those extra hours. When people are sleeping, you may be working. When people are already, still sleeping, you may be up and ready to work again. That's part of level 2. It's that sacrifice. We all go through it. Everybody who, is in the game of wealth, who gets successful, who becomes wealthy, has done that. Everyone who's, on this journey will have to go through that. So it's up to you what you do. I'm telling you, level 2 is a very difficult one. It's those sacrifices. It's those working long nights. It's those waking up early. It's really starting to put your plan to use, going ahead and making the steps that are going to make things happen. But like I said, you're going to have to sacrifice some fun. That's part of it, When it comes to sacrificing fun, that also might mean missing out on a few coffees every now and then. Missing out on going to a few restaurants, eating some fast food. That's a bit of sacrificing the fun. Not chilling with your friends every now and then. Maybe you chill with them each and every weekend. Maybe it goes down to once every 2 weeks. Maybe it goes down to once a month. That's what I'm talking about. It's sacrificing fun. It's working yourself really hard. And of course, making sure that you're doing something that you're passionate about. So it might be building your own goals and dreams. It might be helping someone else build their goals and dreams. But level 2 is purely about the things I just mentioned. Now we move on to level 3. This is where you start to save money continuously. This is really money-based because not only are you saving money, but you learn to value money. You're minimizing spending. So this is really when you need to knuckle down. You've got your budget. Maybe you're saving 20% of your income. Level 3 is where you start to save 30% of your income, 40% of your income. You find ways to knuckle down and, save more money. Again, it's saving. It's valuing money. It's reducing spending. You've got a few subscriptions that you shouldn't really have, but you still got them there. Level 3 is where you get rid of that. Level 3 is where you start to look at cooking your own meals, making your own coffee. But not only that, it's not those small things. It's saving overall. Trying to save 30% of your income, 40% of your income. Trying to save more. valuing the dollar, valuing exactly what money is, knowing what your money is about, minimizing spending for the sake of it. Every dollar starts to count at level 3. Because you're building wealth, you're focused on saving your money. You're focused on doing the right things which are going to benefit your pockets. You're not purely focused on, like what I said about sacrificing fun. You've gone past that. That's level 2. You're not focused on budgeting. Now you're focused on how you can cut down on the money you're spending. So you make 10K every month and you save 4K every month. Now you start to look at how you can save 5K, 5.5K, because it's going to come in handy when it comes to level 4. But level 3 is purely, like I said, about that value in the money, saving that money. Level 3 is where you start to really mature financially and start to fill up your pockets, make them a little bit bigger. Slowly but surely, you're making your pockets bigger. And that is all before level 4 happens. Now this is where we start to spend money. But how do we spend money? By investing in businesses, by investing in ourselves, by starting businesses, by creating multiple sources of income. Level 4 is where you start to use, what you've done in level 1, 2, and 3 to start really building your wealth and see the results. Level 4 is really the most important part of the wealth game, because obviously this is where your money starts to double, triple, bring you back more money. Level 4 is where you start to see, income coming from 1, 2, 3 sources each and every month. Level 4 is where you start to see not only your pockets, being fat from saving, but taking that money out from saving and you investing it into stocks, into bonds, into real estate, into commodities, into royalties. Your money is starting to work for you. You're starting to build wealth and you're really starting to take that game of wealth to the next level. Like I said, level 4 is where you start businesses. You create your own company. You create your own source of income. You start to find out what you can do to increase your wealth. You start to find out what you can do when it comes to connections, building up with people, finding new people who are similar to you, networking, enhancing what you know, creating forms of income. And when I talk about creating forms of income, sure, it can come from your own business. Sure, it can come from, having 2 jobs. But what you really want to do here is start focusing on portfolio income. That income where your money is working for you. It's bringing you back more money. So that's what I say, level 4 is where you start businesses. You see your businesses start to, become fruitful after a few years. Level 4 is not only where you start to invest in yourself, but you're investing your savings into things that are going to bring you back money, also known as assets. Level 4 is purely where you focus on those things that are going to enhance your wealth. Now, when I say enhance your wealth, this really shouldn't be the difficult part. You've done all the difficult parts. You've done the difficult stages. Level 1, level 2, level 3, those are the really difficult parts. Making sacrifices, trying to save up, keeping your money going. Now you're on level 4. And you need to enhance your wealth. So again, that means using your money to invest in saving. Use your money to work for you. Using your money to create multiple sources of income. Using your money to start making moves. It's no good you conquer the first 3 levels of wealth. You do all that, you put all the effort in, and you get to level 4, and you're doing well at level 4, and you start to let it all drop. You let it all slip. You let it all fall away. What I'm saying is there's literally no point working so hard to get to level 4 and then being on level 4 and not making it happen. Once you get to level 4, it should be the easy part. You've done the hard steps. You've worked without money. You've worked with limited funds. Now you've got to the part where you've got money. It's time to start investing your savings. Be smart with your money. Use it to make more money. Create more sources of income. Of course, it's no good doing all the hard work, making all the efforts to get to level 4, and when you're succeeding in level 4, you end up letting it slip. That's completely pointless. You see wealthy people and they stay wealthy because they continue to invest savings. They continue to do what they've done to get to where they are. They continue to make their money work for them. They continue to, get more sources of income. It's a lot better for you if you have money coming in from 3, 4, 5 different sources. Every month, 5K, 6K, 7K are guaranteed to come in. One gets cut off, one cut short. It doesn't matter. You've got another 3 there. 2 of them get cut short, you've got 4 left. Whatever you may have, either way, you've got money coming in. It doesn't matter what you do. That's what I'm saying. You've conquered the first 3 levels. You've done well. You made it happen. Now don't let it all slip. Don't get too comfortable. Don't start neglecting what you need to do. Keep doing the things that have got you to where you are. Keep doing the things that have got you to where you deserve to be. You've put in the hard work. You've put in the efforts. You're on level 4 and you succeeded. You want to stay winning now. You don't want to let everything slip. You've done all the hard work. You've conquered the 3 levels, you've conquered the 4th level. Now make sure that you sustain that level. You sustain that ability, you sustain what you've done, you sustain what you've built up. You start creating that generational wealth so you can pass down to other people, family members, future family members, all that kind of thing. Wouldn't it be nice having 1 property bring you some cash flow, having 2 properties bring you cash flow, using that money from those properties to start investing in stocks. You use the money from stocks to start investing in dividend stocks. You use that money to start, covering your bills, covering other things. You constantly use your money to make more money. You constantly use your money to make your life easier. That's what it all is about. That's exactly what the game of wealth revolves around. You've got to start using your money to make more money, and it doesn't stop there. Like I said, you get 1 property, you get 2 properties, you might get an apartment complex, you might get more properties, you might start adding commodities to what you're doing, you might start adding more stocks, you might start diversifying more. But the good thing is, when you have the money and you can start using it wisely, you start using it and you see more results, it will only encourage you to make more results. Or well, at least it should encourage you to see more results. But like I said, a lot of people usually get comfortable and that's how they let it slip. This game of wealth is very interesting. You're gonna have to make sacrifices along the way, you're gonna have to save money along the way, you're gonna have to use money to make more money along the way, you're gonna have to take up some risk, you're gonna have to do a lot of different things, but eventually you'll see that it will all be worth it. That's the good thing about the game of money. Once you start to conquer the levels, you see results coming, you see money working for you, see things start to happen, continue to do that and you also sustain it long term. So overall, hope you guys now understand the game of wealth. Hopefully you start taking different steps, the positive steps to conquering certain levels of wealth. And like I said before, let me know in the comment section what level you may be at with your wealth. Of course, everyone's at different levels. Some of you guys may have mastered the game of wealth. Some of you guys may be amateurs, maybe rookies, maybe new to this. Either way, now you've watched this video, you know what it takes to get there. Hopefully you guys go out and do that. That's all that's left for you. And now you guys know exactly how you guys can become winners. But speaking of winners, tomorrow is Saturday, so make sure you guys are back here for that one, because as always on this channel, we're going to be talking about how you can be a winner this weekend, how you can build your empire this weekend. Added to that, please check out those links in the description. We've got stocks, cryptocurrency, both free for you. We've got my smartwatches, not free for you, but you can go check them out. We do have a free guide to making online profits. Again, that first link in the description, so check that one out. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. But that's it, you guys. I go into making, you got wealth to be creating. See you guys tomorrow for the weekend. Peace.